My name is Linda Maina, entrepreneur. Yes, raised from a very humble background. Yeah, in a home of 4. We are 2 brothers and I have 1 sister, so we are 2. Yes, my parents, I was brought up by a mom and a dad. My dad used to be a security guard and a businessman, and my mom used to be a farmer. Yeah, and being raised in such a family of 4, we are not getting enough, but we thank God because from that we am able to be where I am today. Yes, and from that background, my parents used to teach me on how to appreciate whatever small I get, and also to be hardworking. Like my dad is he's the one who was inspiring me. Unfortunately, he's late. He died 2 years ago. Yeah, but even to date, his words still encourages me, because I remember he used to tell me that for you to succeed in this life, you must take risk. And those words till the date, they have helped me so much. He used to be a security guard. He used to guard during the night, and during the day, he used to be a businessman. He used to be in textile industries. He used to sell those textiles materials. Yeah, and also he used to make suits. So you can imagine, he used to guide during the night from 6 p.m. to 5 a.m. in the morning, and he used to sleep for only 4 hours. After that, he go and open his own business and start selling to his own customers, and sometimes he used even to hawk. So that thing used to encourage me each and every day, because even during my school fees, he used to pay the full year. Yeah, and he was not struggling, because he better take loan for that school fees and then start paying installment and make sure that we are in a good environment. Also, my mom has been encouraging me, because she has been prayerful. I've been brought up in a very prayerful environment. They used to tell me that for you to survive, you must know God. When you believe in Him, everything becomes possible. Yeah, also my brothers and sisters, I thank God for them, because we have been brought up together. Even till date, we are always in good contact with them. I started my primary school in Cheni Primary School. It was a local primary school, as you have heard from a humble background. I went to a nearby secondary school. It was called Erika Girls, or Hijis Girls, that's what we used to call it. Yeah, it was not very far from home, so it was a bit a walking distance, though I was in a boarding school. And then I went to Ashley's Hair and Beauty College after high school. Though I didn't go to Ashley's immediately, I had to tarmac for like 1 year. Yeah, I came to hustle here in Nairobi. I've been a house girl. I've been a business lady for some few months, and later along, that's when my parents took me to Ashley's Hair and Beauty College. I went there. It was 10 months course. So I joined school on January, and I finished around October. Yeah, and immediately after I was done with my college, they picked me as I guess I was one of the best students. So they gave me a job, and I worked there for since 2014 to 2017. I was working as a beautician and also as a barber. And then after 2017, I moved from that place. I decided maybe to start my own business. Yeah, but by then it was still, I decided to move to barbershop. I put up my own barbershop at a place called Kabete. Actually, I was outside Kabete Polytechnic. That's where I had my first kinyozi. I had so many clients, but after some times, that's when the road was being expanded. Unfortunately, my business was affected and I had to close that business. Unfortunately, I had some loss. Yeah, and now I felt bad, but I went back home and decided to stay for some few months. And then after that, I know what to do. After some few months, I decided to go back to the industry. That's when I went to Westwards. I found a certain barbershop, though I was connected by someone by name Lamp Studio. It was a nice barbershop. Yes. And I met so different people. I met different clients. Yeah, so by that I gained more experience from what I had there before. I worked for 2 years in that Ram studio. The experience was good because from that I managed to save a certain amount of cash, of where I managed to start my own now fashion industry. Yeah, I remember during Corona time is when I decided, what else can I do apart from being in this industry, maybe barbershop? And that's why I decided to go and maybe try something else different from what I was doing. I started selling online, still from the barbershop. It was on October 2020. Yeah, and you can imagine, for 2 months, I had made up my mind of leaving the barbershop and starting my own business with the little amount I had, but remembering those words my dad gave me, that for you to succeed in this life, you must take risk. So I was very ready, and I got confidence, especially from those words. Yeah, and I started my own business on January 2021. My dad was so happy when I started my own business, but unfortunately, he only enjoyed for 2 weeks. He left us on February 2021. It was so painful. Yeah, but God gave me strength. I was selling clothes that time. I started with the new clothes. I used to purchase them from Isri, yeah, and sell them in town. I sold clothes for 2 years, and 2023, now that's when I moved to shoe industry. Currently, I'm selling shoes in both wholesale and retail. And the reason why I moved from clothes to shoe industry, after some times when you buy new clothes, especially now that I was dealing with the ladies always go with fashion. In fashion industry, like dresses, each and every day you get new arrivals from our suppliers. So I used to post new arrivals today, and the orders I had yesterday, maybe someone changes mind and say that I want the current one. So you can imagine the dead stock I used to have. Sometimes I got disappointed, and then I decided to look for something else, of which I can't get a lot of dead stock. And as you remember, I always take risk. I decided to leave clothes and join shoes industry. That's when I started selling shoes. Yeah, and so far I can't regret about shoes, because as long as you have the best quality of shoes doesn't have dead stock, Shoes can stay for 3 years as long as they are in good condition and they are good quality. Yeah, I can advise someone that maybe from clothes to shoes, I would choose shoes. Yeah, I thank God for this far. Yeah, it has been good, and I can encourage someone else to start such a business. Some challenges in shoe business, it has been when you buy shoes, maybe you get like so many of my clients are size 38, 39, 40, but when you buy those maybe shoes, you get like you have size 35, size 36 and size 37. Those are the most pairs you have. Yeah, but you just seek God and tell God that since I have these sizes, God give me client of these sizes. And that's how you have been able to survive, because there are some things you can't be able to change. So in each and everything, I normally say that you keep God first and He will guide you. And from there, you'll be able to know what to do. And He will give you strength always. Another challenge in this industry is about kanjos. At times, maybe you have opened your shop as normal. Maybe you have some clients, kanjo are there. You have license, but they are still insisting that you need to have fire license and you are not selling food, you're only selling clothes. You even wonder, okay, zinaingiliana wapi, but unavumilia tu and then vitu zinakuwa tu poa. Yes, another challenge is about rent. At times you see all seasons are not the same. There are sometimes you get a lot of clients. There are some months you don't get enough clients. You are late for paying rent and you know landlord is still waiting. Yeah, that's another challenge that I have ever encountered. But with the time we manage. When you sell a lot, you know how to balance your landlord and so that you don't get to your worst. Another challenge I can say, maybe you have imported something, it has delayed, maybe you are expecting it in 30 days and then maybe it goes to 45 or even 60 days and you had prepared your client that on this date I'll be having new arrivals. So each and every client is eagerly waiting to see that new arrival. Unfortunately, it delays. Yeah, there are those who will understand, there are those who will feel bad, who won't understand. Yeah, but later along when new arrivals comes, you see your client now is satisfied. About managing my finance, I normally join a fixed account so that I can discipline myself on how to save on a daily basis. Because you see, when you have employers and by the end of the month they need to be paid, you need to pay rent. I also need to pay myself and have some cash for other maybe things. I've joined chamas because you see, in business there is no salary you are getting at the end of the month, especially that one of the challenges I got, because you see I was used to be employed whereby each and every end month you are expecting some cash. Now you are in business, each and every end month you have like 5 bills to pay. You need to pay your staffs, you need to pay rent, you need to, hey, at first I remembered I didn't even pay myself. It was so challenging because at first I didn't know how to manage my cash, but later on you learn through experience. I noted that I need to do something extra of which I'll be able to manage those bills. And that's where I started saving on a daily basis. I opened my fixed account. Yeah, and fixed account can be bank, it can be Mshwari, it can be KCB M-Pesa, any of those. About my achievements, I can say I moved from a single shop in a span of 6 months, and I managed to move to a double shop, because the number of clients I had before, they increased almost into double, and now I decided to move to a bigger place whereby I can be able to serve 1 to 5 clients at a time. And that's when I was able to employ, at first I employed 1 person, and now I've been able to employ 2 of them. 1 mostly for deliveries and the other one for sales inside the shop. Yeah, we help each other like that. Yes, I've been able to pay my own bills. There are those people I always help. I help my family where I can. I help other people from outside in one way or another. Yeah, and later on, I want to start my own foundation. Yes, and I know with God I will make it. My future plans towards business, I want to have so many branches as I can. Currently, I have a branch in town, CBD, but later on I want to have so many branches over the country. Like maybe I have one in Nyeri, where I come from, Nanyuki, Eldoret, so that I can be able to meet my clients' need. Because you see, like now I have so many clients from all over the country. So when I take my services near them, it will be very easier for them. I'll be able to serve them better. And I know in a span of maybe, let's say, a short period, I will have started, even if it is 1 branch. Yeah, I wouldn't say where specifically, but I know I will have a branch. And also, I also have another plan of importing containers. I've been importing bales, but now I want to start containers so that I can be able to reach my clients' need. Because you see, when you get a lot of clients, you also need to add your quality of goods. Yes, and that's why I'm planning to maybe start importing containers, because you see, a full container, it will be able to serve my clients for like 2 months, 3 months without any fail. It is very hard to tell a client that you don't have maybe a certain bale at zimeisha, but when you have variety, you'll be able to meet their need. The election period affected our business in so many ways, because at first there was no cash flow. Clients were worried they were fearing to use their cash because they don't know what will happen after that. Yeah, they thought there would be a lot of crises. So whatever they were concentrating on buying, it is food. So you can imagine, when person decide to maybe buy shoes, already he or she has catered his own immediate needs, like food, shelter, yeah, those bills which he can't live without. So we who are in fashion industry, we were most affected, but we got strength because we managed from there to where we are today. Yes, because there are sometimes you could open maybe shop, you sell like one thing a day, or you even miss. There are times we used to miss, and you have used your own cash to pay for maybe bus, you need to eat. Yeah, so most of the time we were going back to our savings whatever you have saved, it's what was sustaining us that time. About social media, I can praise this so much because from my clients, 90% of my clients are from online platforms. Starting from my status, that is WhatsApp, my Facebook page, my TikTok page, and also Instagram page. It has been my source of clients. It has helped me so much. Yes, and I even wonder if there was no social media, I don't know how business could have survived, because it has helped us so much. And that's how I encourage each and everyone that you can start from somewhere. Imagine you have a smartphone and maybe you have as little as maybe even less than 10K. What I encourage people, you can start business with 5,000 as long as you have a smartphone. There are those shoes I sell at 500 retail. So you can imagine having 5K, you can be able to start your own business with 10 pairs. Having your smartphone, you just need to take nice pictures, you post it on your WhatsApp platform instead of, okay, I'm not saying memes are bad or maybe pictures, but just imagine you are posting your own business. Even if you are mixing with someone else, you can pick some few shoes, you take nice pictures, you post them on your WhatsApp status. For instance, let's say you get like 50 to 100 viewers each and every day, and you have 10 pairs, you have started your own business. Those 50, you can't miss 5 who are interested. So you can imagine, already you have 5 clients, you have remained with 5 pairs. Tomorrow you do the same, the other day you do the same. You have social media platform like Facebook, Instagram. So with that retro amount you have, use your social media platform well. And maybe that's the source of your maybe future business. TikTok is the best. To me, it has worked for me. You can be able to sell your shoes on live, and also you can be able to post some videos of which maybe you have taken while opening, like those bells, and clients can be able to see whether you are genuine or you are not genuine. And now that I post them from my own shop, they get that confidence. Even people who are far can be confidently see that I'm not a scam, I'm the one selling the shoes. Yes, and I always give them the better rate ever. Social media is the best. As we conclude, I sell shoes in both retail and wholesale. By wholesale means I sell belts. I sell kids bail, men's bail, and ladies bail. Like ladies bail, I normally sell at 20K. It has 50 pairs. So you can imagine a shoe is 400 bob, and that shoe can be able to sell it from 1,000 and above. For men's bail, I sell at 27K, and I also introduce people on half bails because I saw that with this economy, you have to see what will encourage maybe your client to still remain in business, because the situation is not that perfect, especially in business industries. But I encourage them to, even if you don't have all amount for full bill, I encourage them to take half. If I'm selling a bill at 27, for instance, for men, half bill is 13,500 and you get the 25 pairs. For kids bill, I sell at 25K and it normally have 70 pairs. And half bill, it is 12,500. You get the 35 pairs. Yes. And also I sell sports, new shoes, any kind of shoes you need, you get them from me in both retail and wholesale. My social media handles, my Facebook page is Big Ring Fashion. My Instagram page is Big Ring Fashion. My TikTok page is Leaders Fashion. That's where you get what I sell. All shoes, all designs, you get them there. And if you want to visit our shop, we are in town along Fangano Street, San BBD, first floor, shop number F26. And my contact is 0710 537798. 0710 537798. We are always open from Mondays to Saturday from 8 to 7:30 p.m. Yes, you are always welcome. We are ready to serve you. And just in case you want maybe an advice on towards business, especially shoe, I'm always ready to help you. I don't charge. Yes, I always do it for free. And feel free to visit us. Yeah, mko karibu sana. I appreciate so much. Thank you. This has been Linda Maina. Keep watching Prayer Cave TV. Thank you.